think things have really heated up between LA Knight and Bron Breakker. The perceived disrespect that Bron Breakker received from LA Knight is palpable, if I'm being honest. Alright, Bron, let me talk to you. You want a match? I gave you a match. Now yippee skippy. I gave you a pillow, a blanket, and a crossbody from the apron. And how is it my fault you wanted to take a nap on the outside and get counted out? Yeah. All you had to do was get in the ring, dummy. I don't know you anything. And if I recall, you didn't pin Trick Williams and put an end to the fist. I did. Who worked their ass off to become world champion? I did. Now don't get bitter on me because I achieved my goals. So let me tell you something, Bron. How about you achieve something yourself, then we'll talk. No, we're talking now. You think you're funny, Knight? Well, you're not. Because all that shit talking you're doing, you need to say it to my goddamn face. Because I'm not the one to be messing with. I'm not gonna let you make a joke out of me. The time for talking is over, and the time to getting your ass kicked is now. Hold on now, LA Knight's walking away and... Oh shit, he just took out Bron Breakker. He just took Bron out with a belt. Bron Breakker wanted to fight, and LA Knight is gonna give it to him. He might be fearing that he just asked for the wrong thing at the wrong time because LA Knight doesn't seem to want to play right now. He's come out swinging for the fences, and Bron Breakker didn't think LA Knight had the balls to do it. And now here they are. Week 3 of Smackdown, almost into the Royal Rumble. Things are at a fever pitch, and Bron Breakker and LA Knight, they can't keep their hands off of each other. Every single week, they're going at each other because Bron, he perceived disrespect from LA Knight, and if we're honest here, yeah, that was pretty disrespectful to end off on a count-out victory, on an honorable challenge from your own buddy, your own friend, an alliance member, and that's how you want to treat him. I understand Bron Breakker's anger. I understand why he wants to do what he wants to do. But he is going up against a red-hot LA Knight. The champion LA Knight, who was able to take down the Fist, mind you. The one LA Knight who was able to take down Seth Rollins to become champion over on Raw at one point. This LA Knight is who Bron Breakker is going up against. The one, the only world champion on SmackDown. And these two, they have fire in their veins, especially Bron Breakker. This man has no quit in his bones at all. He's relentless, and he stops at nothing to get what he wants. The only problem there is LA Knight. He is the same way. He's cut from the same cloth, and he's not about to let anything happen. He's holding on to that belt with all his might. I can't see him letting it go anytime soon. What an insane face-off from LA Knight and Bron Breakker to start off the show. But the real show starts with Sheamus. And he comes to the ring, the Continental Champion. Everyone knows that tonight is Fight Night. And whoever Sheamus is going to go up against for this Continental Championship belt, they are going to be beaten to a pulp. Beat the piss out of by Sheamus. Because Sheamus, he holds no prisoners. That's just the way that he likes it. A fight to the very end. And for his surprise opponent, I can't wait to find out who is going to get their ass whooped by Sheamus. Holy shit. That's The Undertaker. No, that's the dead man, The Undertaker. He's coming down on his motorcycle, his Harley, his vroom, vroom, vroom and shit. And he wants to put on an exhibition match with Sheamus nearly running his ass over on that entrance. I don't know, has this ever happened? Undertaker and Sheamus? Have they ever faced each other? Because The Undertaker, he's proven to be a much bigger man than Sheamus. And he's already going for his patented moves. The snake eyes, big boot, and then a leg drop onto Sheamus. And I think he's ready to go for a choke slam. But Sheamus cutting him off like a real champion would. And now it is down to legend. And also legend. Living legend and undead legend. And Sheamus. These two, oh my goodness. I already know that they're going to have a hell of a match between the two of them. Because Sheamus, he doesn't go down easy at all. And The Undertaker, he doesn't do that either. He's got him in a scoop slam. The dead man going with another leg drop. Sheamus trying to roll away, trying to find some protection between the ropes because the dead man, he is coming full stop. And he's been taking down Sheamus quite handily. Sheamus has not gone against anyone quite like him. Yes, he's went against Omos. He was able to take the belt off of Omos. But this right here is one of the greatest of all time. Could be considered the greatest of all time, The Undertaker. On Smackdown for the Continental Championship belt. And Sheamus, he keeps on trying to go for those grounded pounds, but The Undertaker, that's his wheelhouse. He does that better. Oh my God, the DDT to the outside. And there's a pin? Hold on. Falls count anywhere. That's what I'm talking about. No count outs here. We're about to get ourselves a real match between the two of them. Because man, Sheamus is actually looking like... Sheamus is looking mortal in front of the dead man. Getting dropped onto his knees. Again, this is not something that Sheamus is just going to sit down, lay down and take. He's not going to let this happen. He's not going to let his belt go to the wayside and let Undertaker take it. Oh my God, the straps come down and here comes a choke slam. On the outside. And a kick out at 1 from Sheamus. Just a 1 count. And The Undertaker looking to go for a last ride on Sheamus. He has him up. Oh my God, and he's down. He was able to kick out at 1 the other time. And he kicks out at 2. 2.9 seconds. That was almost over. Delivering the running knee. Undertaker's down. 1, 2. And a kick out from The Undertaker on the outside. This is an absolutely close, tight matchup between the two of them. Bumping into the ref, and there goes a bro kick. This could be it. He could retain. Sheamus retains his Continental Championship belt against The Undertaker. In an absolute banger of a match. You love to see it, because Sheamus and his Continental Championship continues. Chad Gable. That son of a bitch, Chad. I don't even have anything to say about this man. I've come to realize that there are some real scum of the earth pieces of crap out there. Ricochet is one of them. I've come to realize that maybe there is more to life than putting myself before everyone else. My greatest achievement wasn't winning the Money in the Bank ladder match and retaining it for months. It also isn't creating the greatest American tournament to show off the best that America has to offer. It wasn't winning this Intercontinental Championship belt and rebranding it as the United States Championship. No, my greatest accomplishment was embarrassing Ricochet in front of the whole entire world by making him tap out and returning the Women's United States Championship belt to where it belongs, with an incredible, hardworking American women of Smackdown. I gave this belt to Ivy because that is what real friends do. You're a racist piece of shit that no one wants to associate with, and being a woman beater just crosses the line. Disrespecting Ivy Nile like that just earned yourself an early grave. Fuck it. If you want to have a match tonight, no, not happening. I want an Extreme Rules match at the Royal Rumble. Because I'm fully intended at making wrestling great again. Hold on a second. He said a whole lot more good than bad than he usually does. That's kind of surprising right now. Did Gable just turn face? Is he trying to turn face on us? Either way, fuck Chad Gable. And fuck the poof ball, according to Chelsea Green. She doesn't even know her name. She's just calling her the poof ball. She wanted Kalani Jordan and Lyra Valkyria fired for ruining her night the previous week. But instead of getting fired, I think the punishment that is being sorted out is a one-on-one match between Lyra and Kalani, because of course Chelsea Green went over MVP's head to have this match done. She went to complain to someone higher up than MVP, so then these two can beat the hell out of each other and Chelsea Green can stay at home eating popcorn and drinking Starbucks or some shit. Drinking fucking maple syrup. I don't know, I'm going there. But it is down to these two, and in a way, this could make it a number one contenders match to see who goes after Chelsea Green. I would say Lyra has it because Lyra was able to beat Chelsea Green anyways. But maybe, just maybe, if Kalani is able to win this, maybe it could be a triple threat. Who knows? The possibilities are open. The possibilities are there. Anything to get Chelsea Green away from the belt and away from a microphone. Because Lyra Valkyria and Kalani Jordan, I believe they deserve some kind of shot at a championship belt. They've tried, or at least Lyra tried, against Ivy Nile, and she got cheated out of it by Chad fucking Gable and Ivy Nile. She got herself disqualified. I mean, that was on her. She did that herself. But she got herself disqualified, and she could not win that Women's United States Championship belt, that coveted belt that apparently men want to, or wanted to. And speaking of that man, it was just Ricochet. He's the only guy that wanted it. And all the other women were just trying to fight to get it back. And it is back, but in Ivy Nile's hands. And with a whole lot of security with Chad Gable being special guest referee. anytime that she gets to defend it. But this time around, Chelsea Green, she can complain to the higher-ups. But still, you know, she has to defend it at the pay-per-views. She has to defend it against somebody. Lyra was able to get a win, and Kalani Jordan wanted to insert herself by stealing Chelsea's belt, which then allowed Lyra to win the match against Chelsea. So, I mean, in a way, the poof ball is just as just to get a #1 contenders match as Lyra, because she benefited from Kalani's thievery. But I'm about to see another Smackdown special here and a count out, because we are getting to a 6 count, a 7, and Kalani Jordan has the right gumption. She's trying to get the match back into pace, and she's going to get herself counted out if she doesn't get in the ring. Because Kalani looking to do some damage, some heavy damage to Lyra. But Lyra, again, she was able to beat the women's world champion here in Chelsea Green, and that is no small feat to beat a women's world champion. Not to beat Chelsea Green, that is. I think anyone could beat Chelsea Green. I'm sure the ring ropes could beat Chelsea Green. And what a drop kick from Kalani, showing a whole bunch of skill and coordination here. A whole lot of high-flying maneuvers that I'm here to see. And a frog splash out of Kalani. Could this be it? Could it? 1, 2, and a kick out from Lyra. Lyra's not having it. She does not want the match to end. She wants to end off with another victory and maintain her #1 contendership. Dodging out of the way of that drop kick. And a skillful hip toss from Lyra. You know, if either one of these two women won the Women's World Championship belt off of Chelsea Green, I think we would have better matches to watch than Chelsea Green running away and trying to retain her belt in the most meaningless way possible, by countouts or some other kind of disqualification or some other means, or roll-up pins. But Kalani, she'd be a very entertaining champion. Lyra also, because it seems that she can get the job done. She can win matches, unlike some people. Because I think that the Women's United States Championship belt, there's just no room for anyone else. They could try, but Chad Gable is not going to allow anything to happen, because Lyra, she's just hulking up, and she's going for her horrible Lyra combo. And I think she's about to put it to an end. Lyra just might win here. There was no shot for Kalani, it seems. She put up a good effort, but Lyra is going to continue to be the #1 contender to go against Chelsea Green in her Women's World Championship belt. And I can only assume that Chelsea Green is somewhere in the back at home screaming at her TV screen right now, popcorn flying from her lap as she's shaking the popcorn all over the place, saying no, 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 because Lyra was able to beat her. She doesn't want her to lose her belt to Lyra. But congratulations, Lyra. I suppose you earned it. And again, MVP, the general manager, and the businessman of the Hurt Business. He has his issues with Trick Williams that I know that he's going to air out once again tonight. You see, Trick, there are consequences for your actions. You may have gotten out of the tag team match scot-free, but I'm not the one that's going to let things go. You're gonna catch an old-fashioned ass whooping from Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. So you better hope you can smooth things over with your boys. Because money talks. And it's been telling me you made a lot of enemies. And those enemies are willing to pay a pretty penny to get you knocked off. Which makes our personal issue very profitable. So Trick, you better make good with Omos and Oba before I do. Trick really has made a lot of enemies here. Might have made enemies with the people of his fist. Can he make good with Oba and Omos? And speaking of that, it looks like MVP sent out the Hurt Business to handle Trick Williams like he said he would. Nowhere to be found is Omos. Nowhere to be found is Oba. They had no idea that this was coming. Or maybe this was all planned. Maybe, just maybe, they didn't want to help out Trick Williams against the bald bastards of the Hurt Business. Because the Hurt Business, they mean business. And they will put down Trick Williams immediately. Bobby Lashley barking orders at Shelton Benjamin, letting him know to put him down. Saying that you got it, you can handle this on your own. You don't need my help. Even you got this. Because Shelton Benjamin is not the man to mess with. He is a collegiate amateur wrestler. Same thing with Bobby Lashley. These two are insanely good at what they do. And that is hurting people. And Trick Williams is getting a whole lot of it right now. This MVP, he said money talks. And he can make a whole lot of people flip with that money. He can make anybody do what they want, what he wants them to do. Because one, he's general manager. And two, money talks. And also, whoever might have a problem with Trick, I'm sure those people are out there talking to MVP and telling MVP, hey, I'll pay you a pretty penny to make sure Trick Williams doesn't go home safe tonight. Because it is clear that he's not. He was able to put down Shelton, but he's got the man, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Oh my God, just tossing him down. The almighty Bobby Lashley is not one to fuck with at all. And Trick Williams is just trying to hope that he can survive the nights. Just hoping that he is able to take down both of them. So then he could go home not a broken, beaten mess. Because where is Oba? Where is Omos? Where is the Fist? Because he's got no help here. Maybe they went home. Maybe they weren't here to begin with. Because right now, he's got a whole lot of issues. And he probably should not have showed up here tonight, knowing that the Hurt Business is around the corner and ready to put the hurting on him. This Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin whooped the dog shit out of him, giving him an old-fashioned ass beating like MVP said would happen. And they find themselves on this makeshift ring here. You know, things, god damn, things just follow the whole thought of wrestling, you know. What happens in the ring stays in the ring. Maybe that's not the case. Trick Williams with some kind of symbolism trying to say, if I stay in the ring, maybe these problems won't follow me out of it. But it's not happening. Because the brutalizing attacks of Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, this is not looking good at all for Trick, because he's busted open. He's got no help in the Hurt Business. looking for weapons, looking for more things to hurt Trick Williams with. But Bobby Lashley, he thought about it. But he wanted to go in and beat Trick Williams hand by hand, or hand to hand, but it's not working out. Trick Williams is actually standing tall right there. But for how much longer? As he's going up. God damn.